What would you do if you were in this situation? We're going to decide what is the idea behind those titles, what we were trying to say, what is the main issue, and how can we make a type of fusion of those ideas that we explored before, that come from our memory, that also had the contribution of the audience, to then come to something else. Good, sculpture. Naisha, she does what you want her to do. Yeah.
I think the skills that are involved in this kind of theatre where you're working with people are really valuable, and they can be used in all sorts of settings, in all sorts of social settings, and they're the kind of skills that have a value that maybe different kinds of education don't, so more kind of instructional forms miss the mark or can miss the mark. But when you're experiencing things for yourself, you're experiencing things through someone else's eyes because you're having to get up and be that person, that changes things and shifts your awareness and shifts the way you understand things. So it's a very powerful form of theatre, and this workshop was a great way to have a really introductory sense of what it was and what it is.
I had a really good time at the workshop. It was a lot of fun and we did a lot of giggling. For me, it was a good learning curve because I've been working with young people for a long time, but in a very structured kind of academic way. And I've wanted to do something a bit more creative, and this was a good avenue for me to learn the creative side of working through situations, through problems.
Now you put yourself in relation to this image, and I'm going to copy you both foots. This is the climax of conflict. This is the representation of the conflict. Before we read the titles, how was the exercise for you?
I love when you're in a character that you usually wouldn't be, but you don't think of yourself as. I found that just like I was resisting it. Yeah, and sometimes you don't even know that what you're going to do. It's really surprising. And I think that's because of all the influences going on.
We don't judge our character. This is essential, especially when we play someone that's so different. And it is very hard to play the oppressor.
I found it to be very interesting on a personal level. It challenged me to explore my own story, but it did it in a way that meant that I could also see how theatre of the oppressed works and forum theatre works. So the kind of structures that happen with those processes and that kind of theatre, which was really interesting.
I was a bit nervous and a bit apprehensive because I thought there'd be a lot of acting, and I was thinking, getting nervous about that. But it was great to meet this group of people, and especially to see Tatiana in action. I think she's very inspiring. And I was just thinking, how can I use this in projects that I might be doing in the future?
I didn't really know quite what to expect when I went to the workshop, but I was very positively surprised, and it was so spontaneous and fun, and I think as I reflect on this in the future as well, I will keep learning. So it was very helpful for me.
I would like you, without opening your eyes.
This kind of creative thing was new to me, but it was really comfortable, and Tatiana was really good at making us feel like we were all together in it and we got to know each other really well. I want to know more now. I want to try new things, try and break out of that framework that I've been working in and do something a bit more creative, and it's been good inspiration for me, and I've learned a lot about myself.
We're going to pass through the image in 15 times. We start the image, I'm going to give one clap, 15 clicks, one clap, second image. In between those 15 times, or 10 or 5, is to improvise things, is to explore, try different things. You don't have to select now.
You can do whatever you want to do and decide that this doesn't work. But explore.